Hello, I'm Seth Goshorn, and today I'm going to talk about whether Division I college football should have a playoff system or not. One of the main topics today in the college football world is whether the FBS, which is the Football Bowl Series subdivision, should have playoffs or not. There are reasons why and why not. Some of the reasons for playoffs would be that almost every other division in football, whether that be Division I in the FCS, which is Football Championship Series, or in the Division II or Division III levels, they all have playoff systems. Division III has 32 teams, and the other ones also have large amounts of teams. To try to make it similar to that, the FBS is switching in 2014 to a playoff system, but it's only going to be the top 4 teams. It's a start. You got to start somewhere, but what's going to happen whenever somebody's favorite team's ranked 5th and they don't make the playoffs, and they're going to be like, well, my team is better than number 1 team. So it's a start, but we got to do more than that. There are a lot of reasons against this also, because there's going to be more games for the athletes, and that's just more risk of them getting hurt. They're going to have to miss more classes because they're going to have to travel to all these different places because no one's going to be allowed to have home field advantage in it probably. So you're going to be going to all these weird places, missing all these classes, more risk of getting hurt. Also, it means that it's just going to be hard for them to keep their grades up because they're going to be missing these classes and that, and it's hard being a student athlete as it is. For the playoffs, you're going to get a shot. Like in 2006, Utah went 13-0, didn't get to play a national championship game in Division I because a lot of people believe there's bias in the way the FBS is currently, because it's a panel of people who sit down and they vote who they think should be the number 1 team, number 2, so on. So it's a point system. Well, if it's a playoff system, then you take the top 16 teams, Utah gets in that, so they get their shot. So the Utah fans aren't complaining because they get their shot to play the other top teams and try to see if they really should have been in the championship game, instead of having a group of people sit down and try to decide all the what-ifs, like with common opponents and all that. Personally, I believe that Division I should have a playoff system, because if they had a playoff system like Division III does, maybe not as many teams, maybe you take the top 16 teams. That's only 4 more games, which seems like a lot, but if you're taking out a bowl game and all the time they have to wait to play a national championship anyhow, it's like a month in between their final game of the season if you make it to a national championship. So A, that keeps the players from getting rusty. They're able to keep practicing, stay in better condition, which might actually help them to prevent some of the injuries that occur from having that long break in between playing. Also, it allows more teams to get a shot at the championship. So basically, I feel that the positives outweigh the negatives in this, and that's all I feel about this. Does anybody have any questions? All right, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Great.